Unusual Kids You Won't Believe in Your Eyes, Part 21. Hello you guys. Every year, millions of people become the victim to real medical mysteries that go undiagnosed or misdiagnosed for years. Among them, there are many poor children. Who are they? Let's find out with me in today's video. Any woman wants to be a mother, but things quickly go bad for this couple when their babies have a completely different appearance from the usual twins. Number 1. Erin and Abby Delaney. Erin and Abby Delaney, two girls, were born on July 24, 2016, born 10 weeks before their due date. Sadly, they have conjoined heads. At the time, each weighed just 2 pounds, and they were conjoined by brain tissue and blood vessels, making them not ready for surgery to separate them. About 33% of these twins will die after birth. The specialists spent the next 11 months preparing for the girls, and when the day of surgery finally arrived, it took a full 11 hours for a 30-member surgical team at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia to separate them. In the following months, both girls had to undergo more surgeries to replace parts of their skulls and some physical therapies to strengthen their immature legs. They received special care in an incubator and had their own nutrition regimen tailored to their circumstances at that time. The biggest worry after the surgery is that the twins could develop an infection in the brain around the area being operated on. To prevent this from happening, hospital staff washed Erin's brain once and Abby's twice to keep the area as clean as possible. Abby had a tougher time recovering than her sister. She suffered from a brain bleed, 3 respiratory viruses, sepsis, and other complications that kept her in the hospital longer. After 485 days at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, Erin and Abby Delaney returned home with their families in November 2017, just in time for Thanksgiving. Chewing your tongue and scratching your own eyes. This seems to only be seen in horror movies, but that's a real-life story. Life is full of dangers for this little girl with this rare disease. Number 2. Gabby Gingras. Gabby Gingras from Minnesota is a little girl so strange that you would think she has superpowers. Gabby has an extremely rare disease. The baby doesn't know pain literally. Right from the time she was born, this strange disease has caused her to constantly carry hundreds of wounds, and her life is always in danger. Oh, what a brave and obedient child, Gabby Gingras' parents once exclaimed when their newborn daughter was taken blood by a nurse, but she still closed her eyes and slept peacefully like an angel, not screaming or crying. But this very event is an unfortunate harbinger of a difficult and challenging future for both Gabby and her family ahead. According to the doctors, she has HSAN, a very rare genetic disorder that affects the sensory nerves. In Gabby's case, the nerve that helps detect the pain didn't develop. The terrible disease made Gabby never have a normal childhood like many others. The girl's whole family must take every measure to protect the safety of their young daughter. At the age of teething, it's also the time when her parents discovered that their daughter was not like normal children. Gabby bit her own fingers to shreds. The little girl chewed her tongue like gum, forcing her parents to pull out all her teeth to prevent the incident from happening again. Gabby also scratched and poked her eye so often that one of her eyes was completely damaged and had to be replaced with a prosthetic eye. To help her child control this disease, Gabby was taken by her parents to many places for treatment. Currently, Gabby is doing well. Her ability to perceive danger has improved, and she can proactively avoid unwanted injuries. With the rare and dangerous disease, the older Gabby gets, the more she realizes that she won't be able to do everything she wants. However, Gabby said, the disease didn't change herself or stop her from living a meaningful life. There are many people in the world with tree-man syndrome. Their bodies have some transformation like trees. This disease seems to respect women. All of the recorded cases are men. However, the next girl is the only woman with this syndrome. Number 3. Shahana. Shahana, born in 2007, living in a remote village in the north of Bangladesh, has a very strange body. Her body developed tough scales like the roots of a plant, or the sprouts that grow out of a potato. It made her feel itchy on her face and knees in the morning and at night. But despite her appearance, she is lucky to have good friends who don't judge her but always welcome her. She is believed to have epidermal dysplasia verruciformis, also known as tree-man disease. Some others call people with this disease root humans. Epidermal dysplasia verruciformis is a rare and inherited skin disorder. This means that diseases like these can be inherited from either parent's genes. There are also many cases of this strange disease in the world, but all of them are men. Some, after many surgeries, have returned to normal. The case of Shahana is really special because she is the only woman to turn into a tree. Another doctor there said that this young patient is exhibiting a milder form of the disease, and it is expected that she will recover faster than those in more advanced stages. Her father, a poor laborer in rural northern Bangladesh, said that he was not too worried when the first wart appeared on his daughter's face when she was just 6 months old. Over time, the roots grow on the face more and more, like in the nose, cheeks, chin, and ears. The girl's father wasn't worried at first, but when the warts began to spread, he took her to a large clinic in Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. Shahana's story comes out just 2 weeks after a Bangladeshi man suffering from a similar condition was treated. Abu Bachander has undergone at least 16 surgeries to remove 11-pound tumors from his hands and feet, and hopefully, Shahana will be as quickly cured as he is. It is true that many were born unlucky with diseases, and we need to join hands to help them. Thank you for watching the video. If you are interested in many more strange babies, please subscribe to my channel, and we will find out in the next parts. And now, goodbye and see you again.